Rainbow fruit.
Hi everyone, this is Audapostrophe. Let's continue our game of Lily of the Hallow Resurrection on Nintendo Switch. Sitting is more relaxing, but my young lady, if any man can stare at your face and stay relaxed, I would have a high opinion of him. Comes to talk about it, you brought your easel?
是啊，汉娜还直皱眉头，要我多带点衣服。可是没有她在身边，我就会觉得少了点什么。
Enjoying much about painting?
喜欢是喜欢，也不算痴迷，只不过把它当作工具吧。
Mean? You mean something to talk about in social events?
当然也有关系，但是更像我自我满足的道具。
Self-fulfill?
就是最基本的功能，把画面保存下来。
To change a moment in eternity? I don't understand art, but I heard others say things like this.
曾经，我也是这么想的。
Dia did not show much of emotions, as if she is talking about long ago. But I sense a little homesick in her eyes, an entanglement of nostalgia and refuse?
小时候，有很多画面想保留下来，但那时的我根本不会画画，所以就拼命的学。学啊学啊，直到手上长出老茧，四季也在不知不觉从指尖溜走。有一天，我发现自己能随心所欲记录眼前的景象了。你猜，我当时想的是什么？
You self-fulfilled?
是有那么一瞬间，我很兴奋，很满足。可是我马上发现，这个世界早已没有当初想记录的东西了。后来我犹豫了很久，甚至开始怀疑自己画画的意义。有一天，我突然想通了，原来以为画画可以捕捉美好的印象，其实不是的。快乐的回忆都是短暂的，任凭你多想留住它，最后只会白费心思。所以，我画画不再是为了把美好的记忆留在身边。
Girl, you said you thought through.
看到眼前的东西，把它们记在纸上，其实是给自己的回忆留下一座墓碑。这样，我就能没有遗憾地忘记了吧。
Then why? Why are you so tired having spoken these sentences word by word, like walking with shackles which chain yourself forever? I don't know what he said either. I mean, she's just as baffled as I am.
对不起，说了些莫名其妙的话。
Yeah, I did. It's okay. This person in front of you is just a bodyguard. All he cares is finishing his job, getting paid. Though watching a helpless girl feeling sad, he is just helpless. It is getting dark. We are done, right?
都这么晚了，可是我才画了一半。
Can you count on your memory for the latter half?
可以是可以，效果就…
As long as you painted a huge cock on me, that's fine. Then let's continue tomorrow.
真的吗？以后每天都能画你？
Oh, I said tomorrow. Tomorrow.
小气。
Oh, I'm begging you. Silent night. Heavy clouds blocks the moonlight. The girl looks out the window and wondering.
明天 继续。
Just a few days, bodyguard still gives out a mysterious impression. But Claudia still believes he is a good listener. She can pour her heart out in front of him. Maybe that's because he seldom talks.
明天不妨多问他一些问题。
She could never wonder around. Maybe that generates more curiosity in him. At the same time, his way of handling matters have intrigued her thoughts, which hovers around for years.
哪位？
是我，汉娜。小姐，是不是打扰到您休息了？
没有，我精神可好呢。
还是担心您出远门太辛苦。
毕竟是自己的决定。再说，我也很喜欢这里的景色。
进展如何？
什么？
我是说，那件事
不是很顺利，毕竟我连身份都没有表明，双方也从没见过面。
小姐，您确定要那样做吗？我是说，我们完全可以。
别再提过去那种做法了，我是不会改变心意的。就算结果不如愿，我也不允许你做出伤害那个人的事情。
可是小姐，对方和您是两个世界的人，不可以太过相信。
住口！难道你要我也像妈妈一样吗？
不，我不是。
算了，我知道你是在担心我，可我真的想抓住这最后的机会。
小姐，请一定要答应我，一旦感觉到危险，就让汉娜来代替您解决这件事吧。
我知道了。
那我先退下了。对了，小姐，最近几天随时都会下雪，请千万别再像昨天那样冒险外出了。
Oh, hold on a minute. Ah, there we go.
我要休息了。
是。
汉娜，你怎么就是不明白呢？这些年来，我真正害怕失去，想要得到的，其实只是……
The young lady collapses in chairs, mumbles to the glittering shadows in the fire. But to her response, only the gradually freezing air and the empty stare. Where did you hide the money? You think I would let it go if you don't talk, I did all these shitty work pleasing others just to feed you and this little bastard. I can't even play cards. Don't talk about your child like this. Shut the hell up. Don't hit my mom. You should come after me. Or you should come after me. Oh, well, I instantly regret saying that. Mom! Mom! Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It will be over soon. How dare you protect him? How dare you? You can pay back the money today, right? Can you give me a couple more days? We've sold everything we own, which is worth something. Nah. It's not that I don't sympathize with you, but this is a business. If I don't get paid, so does my employees. Okay, let's make the deadline the end of the month. If you can't pay, then we will take the house. What? It's, I can't see that. What the heck? Blame your vanquished husband. Let's get out of here. Mom, please don't cry. Tomorrow I will join them in trash picking. There are a lot of things to pick, which can be sold. Your eyes were hurt protecting me. I won't let them chase you out to strange places. Huh? My child, your mother owes you a lot. Mother. That's the best I can do, sorry. This is really annoying. We are in freezing cold already, and on top of that, I couldn't sleep well. I woke up early in the morning, feeling annoyed. Gravestone. Forget without regret. Forget it. I only want to finish my job sooner and live a peaceful life. I jumped out of bed suddenly, as if trying to break off with my nightmares. I raised my eyes looking out the window. This time, let's check my old pal. Light just break out the darkness. Freezing cold feels like a shackles closely chained on anyone who enters. If it was somebody else, they would dash back inside, no question. Huh, I could spend an entire winter without fire when I was young. You couldn't beat me with this. I better get back inside quickly. At this time, and under this weather, I am not the only one who acts differently. A girl was standing there, bodies all tight, gazing at my partner, thinking, blowing some warm air into her hands from time to time. What? Is it too cold inside? You want to snuggle with Ralph? Are you waiting for me? What an honor. Whoa, she just stared at me? Have I done anything wrong? Oh, yeah, I've been kind of a jerk.
你非但一点都不担心，还好意思拿拉尔夫开玩笑。
Worried? Should I be?
居然对他的状况无动于衷吗？
While speaking, Ling strokes the red stallion.
他的毛色很差，身上到处都是刮伤。这两天我观察过，他的胃口也不是很好。你平时都是怎么照料他的？有陪他说话吗？
Talk? You mean faster, run, or cut out the crap?
你，拉尔夫和人类一样，需要人陪他聊天。不，他比人类更聪明，更善良，和主人完全不一样。
It was just a joke. I never could have guessed she scold people with such wit. I felt my heart grew furious, a little out of control, too. Who do you think you are to Ralph? How long have we met, and how much do you know about me?
我当然知道，你们这些武者就只懂打斗、杀戮，把自己的坐骑当成工具。也难怪，毕竟你们连亲人的牵挂，甚至人命都不当回事儿。
Huh? My fist gets tighter after hearing what she says. My eyes fill with anger, pushes her back a little.
对不起，我不该说这种话。
Her eyes makes me calm down gradually. You can't lose your temper at girls. Well, that's the same thing, right? I mean, I won't lose my temper at girls. I don't know. What's the difference? We'll pick the top one. A sight of terrified emotion in her eyes makes me calms down a little and my brains start working again. After a deep breath, I turn to my Ralph. Actually, I am happy to know how much you care about it. But I am curious, once mentioning horses, you behave differently. Can you tell me why?
理由，我也说不清。 硬要说的话，大概就是人类太过虚伪吧。我们在别人面前总是压抑自己，否定大家都不喜欢的那一面，连对自己的内心都做不到诚实。
What do you mean?
担心、害怕、愤怒、悲伤、嫉妒，全都被我们当作不好的东西，不能存在。慢慢自我欺骗，直到最后我们都认不出自己了。可是马儿却不一样，无论心情好坏，他们都会表现出来，让同伴知道。有时甚至连声音和动作都不需要，就像心灵感应那样。你听说过吗？如果一匹马看见雪狼，它的紧张和害怕会传递给几十米以外的同伴，让他们马上做出反应。
Really?
和马儿在一起，我一点都不用压抑自己，因为他们会接受我，不会骗我。就像和爸爸妈妈在一起。
Even though I did not catch the final sentence clearly, but from Ling's eyes I can tell she is in her beautiful memories. Well, she could have such an expression on her face too. Comes to think of it, Ralph helped me out of danger a couple of times. Once it won't walk past a bridge no matter what, then it had a leg cramp forcing both I and the employer to rest for a day. That night we heard a school of bandits come across the bridge. Thanks to Ralph, we cheated a catastrophe. While I'm thinking about this, I walked up to Ralph and pat on Ralph's back gently.
是吗？原来你们也这么要好。对不起，我什么都不知道，就在旁边说三道四。
No, I know I didn't care good care of Ralph for these couple of years. When we finish this commission, I should let Ralph take some time off. Yeah, Ralph, you're so lucky to have met someone who cares about you so much. You can treat her as your sister. Frau Bluken.
姐姐。
Okay, I should get back now. Although it is not polite, but Ralph is all yours now. Thanks. I don't know if it was real or not. It seemed I saw the girl smiling at me. Or maybe it was because I wasn't completely bright yet and I was being naive. Or naive? I don't know. Well, whatever.
要是又不理我，该怎么办？
She remembered about the embarrassment, shook her head, shaking it off.
这是我自己的决定，怎么能遇到一点挫折就放弃？要不然，
Claudia, who was mumbling along the way, took a turn and ran directly into Ling. Both was startled, looking up at each other.
是林吗？哦，对不起，韩英丽姬小姐。不，是我走路太不当心。
Looking at Ling, who silently stepped aside, giving her the way, Claudia sighed.
再不拿出勇气来，只会更难开口吧。请问，你能不能陪我聊会儿天？找我聊天？是啊，这里只有你一个女孩子，所以。 虽然汉娜和易站长也还，我的意思是，哎，瞧我都在说些什么呀？哦，对不起，我还有工作。这样啊，你不用道歉，是我太任性了，每次都是这样。 好不容易拼命想做一件事，就会选错时机。那我先失陪了。请等一下。 完，可不可以来我的房间？我有一幅画还没画好，想让你帮忙看一下。
小姐，我不懂画，应该帮不到你什么。
唉，又找了个莫名其妙的理由，人家会有兴趣才怪。说说感想就好，不需要技巧建议的。毕竟我和红相处时间不长，没信心把它画好。想听听别人的评价。不方便的话就算了，请不要为难。
等等，您是在替那个叫红的保镖画画吗？
昨天下午画了一半，打算抽时间完成。
能不能等我打扫完？
你的意思是？太好了。
Excited, Claudia grabbed Ling's hand, making the other a little overwhelmed.
随时欢迎，我在房间里等你。
No matter what, a small step forward with gathering courage pays off. Excitement and expectation filled Claudia's heart.
哦，
您确定他是那个人？
不像吗？虽然才画到一半，可是他的身材和五官，我都凭印象勾勒出来了，看起来差得不远了。
身材和五官倒是还好，我说的是那种气氛。怎么说呢？您画出来的红太温和了。
Hey!
您难道没发觉，他总摆出一副欠他多还他少的臭脸吗？
Whatever. This is unacceptable. Let me talk to your manager.
有吗？我觉得红虽然不爱笑，其实很会体贴人。
好，这就是所谓的情人眼里。
没有那种事吧？
总之，您把他画得太柔和，像个好人。
难道不是吗？
那家伙总跟人唱反调，还动不动说教，哪里体贴了？
好像也有道理。
对吧？所以才是欠他多还他少嘛。
不过，真是太好了，
什么？
能像这样跟你聊天。
是我不懂规矩，还引李姬小姐。
你误会了，我是真的想和你做朋友，可是我不会找话题，一直让你为难。
不，您是小姐，我们之间……
以后不许叫我小姐，就叫蒂亚。
哎，
朋友之间都是这样的吧？
可是……
好啦，刚才说话的时候，你可没这么客气。
好吧，蒂亚。
这就对了。现在总算有朋友能陪我聊一下午了。
Pieces of snowflakes gently float down outside the window, as if they are trying to peek into the window. Words probing like bubbles appears and bursts, amid an atmosphere of innocence, moisturizing the little emotional seeds. Maybe nobody would doubt the seeds will grow and blossom and then... Dun-dun-dun. The flames from the fireside and the golden dawn clouds reflect each other's flares, manifesting the end of the daylight. I lay on the chair lazily waiting for dinner while drinking from the wine cup in my hand. At this time, somebody stopped right in front of me, surprisingly. Is there a problem?
你们究竟来临兰驿站干什么？
This is a rude question, let alone I have doubts about Dia and her people. Even if I do know something weird, I won't tell him about it. They told me it's for a vacation.
这种鬼天气，来北方度假，不怕冻死啊？
How do I know? The young lady's decision is not up for a discussion with a bodyguard.
少给我装蒜！
Karl put his thick palm on the table. You can tell he is trying to control his temper. He was going to hit heavily on the table.
我观察过了，你那位小姐老是在林的身边转悠，一副图谋不轨的样子。
Huh? Isn't it normal for girls to talk with each other? Comparing with other ladies is... Dia is, how to say, less calculated? You can tell she is not the type that is meticulous and trying to scheming against people. But for a grown man like you, always paying attention to other girls' action, even though in this freezing weather with nothing else to do, you should know your limits. The servant in front of me has his eyes wide open, holding tight with his fists, angry as hell, as if he was about to beat me the next second. I have also moved my body in alert, ready to avoid any direct hit.
先生们，我看你们准是被炉火烤得太暖和了，头脑发昏了吧？
The Post Master Patra walks slowly towards us with a scent of teasing in her words.
你们一个为我效劳，一个是我的客人，难道不知道动肝火之前，要看一眼主人的面子？
I'm sorry, madam.
站长，他们几个都鬼鬼祟祟的，尤其是这个保镖。我听说过穿红衣服家伙的传闻，人们都说他为雇主办事的时候不择手段，即便伤人性命。
够了！你竟敢对客人如此无礼！别忘了自己的出身，还有是谁收留了你？
啊！对不起，站长。
唉，洪先生，卡尔性格粗鄙，你就多担待些。至于各位到此的目的，我也不想过于追究，只是不希望被打扰。
I'll do as I ask.
很多事情，就像这壁炉一样，看起来暖洋洋，凑得太近，也有灰飞烟灭的时候。
This sounds like out of nothing, but from my experience and instinct, this Madam Postmaster is not a simple woman. Maybe she knows something. Is it a friendly reminder, or is it a threat?
多管闲事。
After dinner, both Red and Karl had left the dining hall. This time, a man in the corner had been talking with Hannah with enthusiasm.
别这么说嘛，我是真心诚意替你家小姐担心。瞧卡尔刚才的态度，就好像海因里希小姐正要从他手中夺走什么珍宝一样。
那么，你又为什么要关心这些？
诗人嘛，总不会让自己的眼睛和耳朵远离那些能激起好奇心的故事。
真不好意思，我们可没什么故事提供。
哦，是这样吗？据我所知，海因里希家族的上一代主人可是位有名的冒险家呀。坊间也流传着不少他老人家的趣闻呢。
你知道些什么？
别那样瞪着我，我也只是道听途说。老爷似乎与夫人相处的不算融洽，于是便将精力放在探寻各地的奇珍异物上。自从小姐出生，他便时常外出，直到10年前离家之后，就再也没回了。
老爷确实失踪多年，他热爱冒险， 也不知是遭遇了什么不测。至于和太太的关系，纯属无稽之谈。你胆敢散播谣言，就该做好与海因里希家族为敌的打算。
哎呀呀，我区区一个三流诗人，哪有那份胆量啊？
有自知之明就好，少管少说，可是长生的秘诀。
As to the advice from Hannah, Frank nodded slightly. Of course, nobody knows if he is agreeing or something deeper. Only the Dark Knight is caressing the truth with all of its touching tentacles. Well, I'd be worried about tentacles in a Japanese novel, but this is a Chinese one, so we should be okay. Habit is really not easy to be changed by wandering a few districts, or wandering a few districts, or changing a few employers. The stubborn biological clock tied me down firmly, as if I have signed the devil's contract with it. I woke up early again, not able to sleep. Lying down is quite freezing. To make matters worse, I was busy dealing with Karl, having no appetite at all. Now my empty stomach is crying out loud for me, or for food in debt. We still have to wait for breakfast. Maybe I can go find some food. The corridor in the early morning is lonely and freezing, but different from last night, because for real or not, there are something enticing in the atmosphere. For humankind, the origin of all this is the kitchen. If you don't have breakfast, you will not be able to do anything for a day. This is... If you think a little, you would find what's in front of you is proper and makes sense. From my observation in the last few days, there are only 2 servants in the post, Ling and Karl. The latter does not look like someone who knows cooking well, which means all the food that I am crazy for are the masterpieces of Ling. But seeing her putting one dish after another into the oven, I am still a little shocked. That looks very different from the usual cautious, timid Ling. At this time, she looks like a skylark broke free from the cage and playing among the clouds. At the same time, fragrance slowly comes. It's soft, sweet, and carves into my brain with a sense of smell, a very pleasant memory. What is that? Instantly, a young girl fully immersed in the culinary art was struck by the lightning, and with the hand shaken, the baking plate was knocked over. Why would that be? No matter what angle, it seems to be my mistake. I'm sorry, let me help you clean this up.
你过来，
Huh?
站在那里不许动。
After a moment looking at Ling, who cleaned up really quickly, I am full of guilt. I'm really sorry.
算了，只是做早餐前的练习。你来厨房干什么？
Looking for some food.
有面包和培根，我给你热一下。
Thanks. Ling turned around, starting to cook a little for me. She is still there with an expressionless face, not knowing she is angry or not. Just know, what were you baking?
曲奇，
Was that... My thoughts were dragged back to many years ago, which makes me gaze upon the person I truly wanted to protect but missed. Today, Mom bakes cookies. Wash your hands first. Thanks, Mom! Son, you are so busy and so tired every day. Maybe the blurry childhood memories are cloudy, but so what? At least at that moment, the young me feels there are no more happiness to pursue. Just thinking about the warm smile and the fragrance. Oh, I surprised you because I smelled that fragrance. I was very familiar with it before, but I can't remember the name.
它提炼自一种植物的根茎。做曲奇的时候一般会加香草，但教我的人用的却是那种植物。很久没做了，我也是边回忆边练习。
Oh, that was it. My mother used to tell me doctor suggests a plant for treating her eyes, and the fragrance of that plant. But to the young me, smells are the deepest memories. So nostalgic.
昨晚真对不起。
Last night?
卡尔惹恼你了吧？
Oh, that. I don't mind. But you don't need to apologize.
卡尔他只是比较担心我。
Oh, really? Is he your guardian?
我不是小孩子了，而且从前的监护人是佩德拉，现在他是我的主人。我只是代替同事道歉而已，不要说话那么冲。
Yeah, I am a totally stranger, run away right after my commission. It's really my negligence that I upset your dear colleague.
你饭热好了，吃完了请你离开，别影响我做早餐。
Okay. Haven't I decided to work first under all circumstances? I'll find a pleasant place where I have collected enough money and have a good time. But I don't know why. I have been feeling disturbing after arriving at the post. I can't hide my sad feelings from Dia, and of course the pretended indifference to the girl in front of me. I feel like I am a swaying pendulum which clearly wants to rest, yet nevertheless dragged to the opposite side by irresistible force. I took a few bites of the bread symbolically and left the kitchen.
所以啊，我要听灵的，把你画凶一点。虽然跟我本来的印象不太一样，不过那样确实更威武，更帅气。
My young lady, scary and mighty handsome is not the same thing, right?
果然画画这种事也是旁观者清啊。而且灵的洞察力很强，有画家的天赋。
Okay.
刚来的时候难得看见他笑，虽然感激他救了我，其实心里有点害怕。可是昨天一直和他聊到天黑，真的很开心啊。你知道吗？他其实很喜欢动物，而且是那种大型动物哦。
Really?
红，你怎么了？哪里不舒服吗？
I'm fine.
跟我在一起很无聊吧？真对不起。
No.
那你怎么心不在焉的？是有什么烦恼吗？不介意的话就告诉我。你也可以把这当成雇主的命令。
I can't really fight her on this. I have to tell the truth from last night to this morning.
原来是这么回事，都怪我，卡尔先生才会对你发脾气。
It's not your fault. He is clearly making trouble out of nothing at all. What bothers me is Ling. Why would she want to apologize for someone who is so absurd and unreasonable? I am not that courteous usually. What are you laughing at?
没什么，只是又发现了你意外的一面。
Surprising?
知道你为什么不高兴了？其实你只是在吃醋吧？明明对我爱理不理的，却那么在意卡尔的事，对不对？
Oh, you're so full of imagination. I'm not that petty. What's more is that me and her just met. I couldn't wait for the finish of the commission and enjoy myself down south.
好啦，就当是这样吧。不过照你这么说的话，我们也是萍水之缘哦。恨不得早点完成委托的意思是，觉得我很烦人，很讨厌，想早点甩掉是不是？
That? No, don't look at me so gently. Why is it sometimes I feel like I am guilty? No, I don't. You are different. You are...
我是...
Okay, regardless of what you think, maybe the fact is, we originally live in a different world. Being able to talk like this here is just because we have a contract. But I have been very happy these days. Sometimes I even forget that I was working. Dia, as a bodyguard that is unacceptable, and it hurt my reputation. I hope you can keep this secret.
你确实是个不称职的保镖，我该让你记起自己的责任才对。
I'm sorry. If you insist, I will tell Hannah.
就这么定了。明天陪我上山。
Make her change... What did you say?
上山啊！你看，今天天气这么好，我想明天也不会下雪。
Didn't we see the snow view last time? And even for that small hill, you seem to have a hard time climbing.
哦，你有2个误会。第一，这次上山不是为了看风景。第二呢，我们的目标不是小山坡，而是它对面那座高山。
Huh? Although there is no mirror around, but I know my face must have been funny. That mountain must have been 3 times as tall. Even if you can climb up, you can't climb down.
上回是我太轻敌了，明天我们一早就出发，算上中午休息，晚上应该能回来。
Easy to say. Not for sightseeing, then what are you climbing for? Not to say it might snow midway, even if it turned out a clear day. I really don't want to make such effort. What's the point?
找一样东西。
Searching for something? What would a young lady like her want from up a snowy mountain? Looking at my puzzled face, Dia grinned slightly.
它对我很重要，至于是什么东西，现在还不能告诉你。不过林昨天说了，那里也许会有的。
Ling again. I don't know why. Dia seems to value her opinion quite heavily. I was going to say no, but I was sorry about just now. Take this as a compensation.
这还差不多。
I have to say first, if there's any danger or you run out of strength, we must return immediately.
我就知道红是个可靠的保镖。
What can I say to you? Even though I said this, but looking at her smile, I still feel at ease. Maybe subconsciously I am really scared of seeing her sad face back in her room again.
我只能对你表示同情呀，保镖先生。
At that night, I visited Post Master's office, trying to find out more about what should we pay attention to the next day. But what her response was an incomprehensible expression.
我好像早就说过，这种天气来看风景，真不是什么好主意。
Dia says it's supposed to be not for sightseeing, but instead searching for certain things.
雪山上有什么会引起他的兴趣？真希望不是暴风雪、大雪崩，或者狼群。
I don't know either. I came here to find out what we should pay attention to.
太多了，不过就算全告诉你也没用，连本地人都不敢轻易在这个时节上山。
Then just give me the most important ones, like weather. Do you think it would snow tomorrow?
很难说。虽然今天阳光普照，但是这个地区的天气说翻脸就翻脸。你们只有自求多福了。你们这些外乡人也不懂得观察地形，有时候看起来能落脚的地方，踩下去，没准就会引起雪崩。再加上无处不在的野兽，你确定自己冒得起这个风险吗？好心劝你一句，趁早让他作罢。
Although I am Dia's bodyguard, I am not crazy enough to believe I can protect a girl in freezing, unknown wild places. For years I have been on the edge of life and death, but only with one goal, which is to protect my employer and my own life. Because I only want to live a peaceful life, as long as I have enough money, I would not be difficult to achieve. Well, there had to be nothing unbearable for me to part with. But...
你不觉得人的一生像一枚雪花吗？不知不觉在天空中形成，又无声无息的在地面上融化。可是我们又没有雪花那么幸运。
Why is that?
因为它们永远保持纯净，不会被染上违心的色彩。
She stood like that in front of me, slowly talks in that unbelievable expression. Maybe Dia doesn't know herself. Her eyes were just as clear and pure as those snowflakes which she admired. How can these pairs of eyes be colored against their will?
后来我犹豫了很久，甚至开始怀疑自己画画的意义。有一天，我突然想通了，原来以为画画可以捕捉美好的印象，其实不是的。快乐的回忆都是短暂的，任凭你多想留住它， 最后只会白费心思。所以，我画画不再是为了把美好的记忆留在身边。看到眼前的东西，把它们记在纸上，其实是给自己的回忆留下一座墓碑。这样，我就能没有遗憾地忘记了吧。
Maybe Dia doesn't know. When she draws, her face was so sincere, so ardent. Regardless if her goals have changed or that years have passed, I still believe she is still searching for that best moment. I have not knowledge to her past, nor the things she is searching for. But at this moment I have an impulse which comes from nowhere. An impulse to fight the impossible fight, to fight through the mist and bring her a little sunshine. I will protect her.
虽然不知道你们之间发生了什么，不过，小伙子，你似乎有点不同了。
Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been... Oh, did it save? Well, the interface is not so hot, huh? Oh, why? Oh, this is audap. You've been watching Lily of the Hallow Resurrection on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I don't know if you understood anything. I didn't. But I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you at the next stream.